Manchester City has just made a major shock by officially appointing Hugo Viana as director of football starting from the summer of 2025. This is a strategic decision aimed at replacing his predecessor Begistan, who, along with Pep Guardiola, has transformed the club into a true force in Europe over the years. Viana has achieved success with Sporting Lisbon, but his appointment to manage the most expensive squad in the Premier League raises many questions about what he can do for Man City. Can he inherit and build upon the legacy left by Begistan, or even take the team to new heights? To better understand Viana's role, we must first look back at what Begistan has done for Man City. Since joining in 2012, Begistan has helped turn the club from a new rich entity into a genuine empire in English and European football. The perfect combination of Begistan, coach Pep Guardiola, and CEO Ferran Soriano has created an unstoppable winning machine with attractive and effective attacking play. Manchester City has consistently won major titles, notably the Premier League Championship and its first-ever Champions League title in the 2022 to 2023 season. However, like any empire, a golden age will not last forever. Begistan's decision to leave, expected at the end of the 2024 to 2025 season, has been carefully considered for months. The Man City leadership understands that the transfer of power is not just about replacing one person with another, but also ensuring that the club's core values will continue to be upheld and developed. That is when the name Hugo Viana was chosen. For those who have followed football since 2000, the name Hugo Viana may evoke memories of a promising player who played for Newcastle and Valencia. Viana emerged as a bright young talent in Portuguese football when he helped Sporting win the national championship and made a strong impression at the 2002 U21 European Championship. Newcastle paid up to £8.5 million to bring Viana to St. James's Park, making him one of the most expensive young players at that time. However, despite possessing refined technical skills and good tactical vision, Viana's playing career in the Premier League was not very successful. He played only 2 seasons at Newcastle, primarily on the wing instead of his preferred central midfield position, and was subsequently loaned out before officially leaving the English club to join Valencia. After ending his peak playing career, Hugo Viana quickly transitioned into management and made a significant mark at Sporting Lisbon as sporting director since 2018. In this role, Viana helped Sporting reclaim the national championship after years of being overshadowed by 2 major rivals, Porto and Benfica. Under Viana's leadership, Sporting not only returned to the top of Portuguese football, but also became one of the most competitive teams in Europe. When Viana joined Sporting in 2018, the club was in a chaotic state. The incident of unruly fans attacking players at training created a major internal crisis, leading many stars like Bruno Fernandes to file for contract termination. However, rather than letting Sporting fall into crisis, Viana and President Rico Varandas undertook a comprehensive overhaul. Under Viana's leadership, Sporting changed 3 coaches before selecting Ruben Amorim, a young coach with little experience, for a transfer fee of £8.65 million from Braga in 2020. This was a bold decision, and many thought Viana was gambling with his career, but the results proved otherwise. Amorim immediately helped Sporting win the national championship in the 2020 to 2021 season, ending a 19-year wait for the fans. Not only that, the team maintained stability and won more titles, including a second national championship in the 2022 to 2023 season. Notably, Viana not only succeeded in building a strong squad, but also knew how to maximize the value of players. Under his management, Sporting earned over £650 million from player sales, including high-profile deals like Bruno Fernandes, £47 million to Manchester United, and Manuel Ugarte, £50 million to Paris Saint-Germain. Viana has demonstrated astuteness in identifying and developing young talents while knowing how to sell at the right time to maximize financial benefits for the club. Hugo Viana's move to Man City is not merely about replacing Begistan, it is also a strategic step toward preparing for the long-term future of the club. The biggest question Man City fans are asking right now is what new things Viana will bring to the team and whether he can maintain the magic. Pep Guardiola is currently the jewel of Manchester City. Since arriving at the Etihad in 2016, he has transformed the club into a championship force in England and Europe, with his sophisticated possession play and attractive attacking style. However, Pep's contract will expire in June 2025, and there have been many rumors that he may leave to seek new challenges. One of Viana's biggest tasks upon arriving at Manchester City will be to convince Pep to sign a contract extension and continue the journey with the team. Nevertheless, it is not coincidental that many believe Viana may be planning for a future without Pep. Reports suggest that Manchester City is targeting the hiring of coach Ruben Amorim to succeed Pep Guardiola. Amorim, who along with Viana brought Sporting back to the top, is now one of the most sought-after young coaches in Europe. His modern playing style that favors possession and attacking football aligns well with the philosophy that Manchester City has built under Pep Guardiola. If Viana can persuade Manchester City's leadership to bring Amorim on board, we may see a smooth power transition from Pep to the young compatriot. Although Viana has achieved much at Sporting, the environment at Manchester City will be very different. The challenge for Viana will be to keep Manchester City competitive at the top while continually seeking new ways to refresh the squad and tactics to avoid stagnation after years of success. One of Viana's top priorities may be to maintain Manchester City's high-quality squad under Pep Guardiola. Manchester City is renowned for its ability to recruit star players, but also knows how to develop young talents from the academy. Players like Foden exemplify how Manchester City has built and developed the team not only through financial means, but also by creating opportunities for local talents. However, Viana will face many new challenges, especially in maintaining a balanced squad between expensive stars and talented young players. With the massive investment from Manchester City's owners, the pressure on Viana will be significant. Will he be able to uncover hidden gems as he did at Sporting, or will he continue to pursue blockbuster deals to keep Manchester City competitive in both the Premier League and the Champions League? It is certain that Hugo Viana will not have an easy journey at Manchester City. He will face pressure from multiple sides, from fans, from the board, and from major rivals both domestically and internationally. But with the achievements he has made at Sporting, Viana is clearly a reasonable and promising choice. His appointment not only marks a change in Manchester City's management structure, but also opens a new chapter for the club. Can he inherit Pep Guardiola's legacy and, alongside the board, lead Manchester City to reach new heights? Or will he be the one to usher in a new post-Pep era? These questions will only be answered in the future, but one thing is certain. Manchester City will continue to move forward under the guidance of one of the brightest football management talents in Europe. Hugo Viana arrives at Manchester City at a critical moment when the club is facing major changes in personnel and strategy. Whether Pep Guardiola will continue after the summer of 2025 remains an open question. And for Viana, the task of convincing Pep to stay will be a top priority. However, if Pep decides to leave, Viana is already prepared with a plan involving Ruben Amorim, who shares a similar football philosophy and is regarded as a worthy successor. The combination of Viana and a young coach like Amorim will open a new era at Manchester City with a modern playing style focused on possession and attack. Viana not only needs to find ways to maintain success, but also to innovate to keep the team ready to conquer new heights. With what he has shown at Sporting, he has the qualities to take on this role, but the challenges at Manchester City will be much greater. Will Viana be able to build a powerful and creative squad as he did at Sporting? And can he help Manchester City continue to maintain its dominance in English and European football? These questions will gradually unfold in the near future as Viana embarks on his new role.